Hello and welcome, all you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Lauren Bentley and I'm going to be your guide. Today we are going to journey deep within ourselves to connect with our inner child. We're going to be using a couple gentle yoga poses along with a meditation to connect with, nurture, support, and love our inner child. This practice is also going to connect with your throat chakra. Our throat chakra is our ability to express ourselves authentically, openly, kindly, honestly, and freely. And many of us feel as if we are unable to fully communicate, fully express, because we don't feel safe and supported. And most of the time, we can connect this with our own inner child. And so this practice is not to create any blame on our parents or anybody who raised us. And instead, it's a way to call our own power back, call all parts of us home, and be everything that our inner child needed. Being it for ourselves. Showing ourself, our inner child, that everything that we need is here. It's all within. So over in my Facebook group, A Conscious Community, last month, we did a mini series of Awakening Your Womb. And this series was for both men and women because everybody has the womb space because we all have the sacral chakra. Our womb space is also the space where our inner child resides. Because the womb space is all about our emotions, and a big part of those emotions are the inner child. And I also like to view the inner child as shadow, because the shadow is the parts of us that we tend to keep hidden because either it was society or our parents or even ourselves or anybody really in our life told us that certain behaviors that we were showing were not appropriate. And so we hide all these parts of ourselves. We hide our emotions. We hide how we're really feeling. We hide how to even show up fully as ourselves because we feel that showing up fully is not good enough. And so this practice is going to be designed for you to call all those parts home and be everything that you needed to be. Everything that you ever needed from somebody else, you can be it for yourself. So the two props that you're going to need today is a mat. So I guess there's three props. A mat, a yoga block. If you do not have a yoga block, you can use a thick book, like a dictionary, or you can even get a pillow that you can kind of fold in half to resemble a block. And a blanket or a towel. And before starting, please go ahead and fold it up so it's in this rectangle with a couple layers with it. Okay. So it's a nice cushioned rectangle blanket. So feel free to pause this video if you need. And when you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat. So let's begin first, sitting in your most comfortable position. You can be sitting up on your knees, or you can sit cross-legged. Maybe you take one of your props and place it beneath your tush to help bring the hips up higher than your knees. This is really useful if your hips are extra tight. Roll your shoulders down, away from the ears, sitting up as tall as you can. Bringing the chin parallel to the floor. And let's start with closing our eyes. And as you close your eyes, just bring some softness into the eyebrows, the cheeks. Let your jaw part and your tongue float heavy in the bottom of the mouth. Let your heart be open, your shoulders relaxed. Feel the arms and the fingers, just release any tension. Let the belly be soft. Let the legs be heavy and release any tension from here. Feel the space beneath your bottom. Feel every part of your body that's connected to the ground. Feeling completely supported and held. Know that you are safe. You are safe to go within and connect. You are safe to call all parts of you home. And you are safe to express yourself as your fullest and most authentic self. And now bring your awareness to the tip of the nose and just feel your breath flowing in and out. Feel the coolness as it enters through your nose and the warmth as it exits. Notice how the mind begins to quiet. And your body becomes relaxed. And keeping those eyes closed, take your left hand, place it on your heart, and your right hand, place it on your belly. And begin to deepen your breath, sending your breath into your belly. Feel your belly press against your hand on the inhale. Feel it press against your hand up in the chest. And as you exhale, feel it all fall back down. Feeling your breath. Feeling it fill up your body. And as you exhale, allow it to carry away any fears or doubts or worries at this time. As you inhale, feel into the wholeness. Inhaling, filling up with wholeness, and exhaling, releasing any worries or fears. In this moment, we are laying the foundation of support. We are showing the inner child that it is safe. We are here to support in all of this wholeness. And then slowly begin to take your hands to your knees, face down. And begin to draw some circles with your nose, stretching out the neck. Just big circles all the way around. Continuing to take those deep inhales and long exhales. And opening up that throat chakra. And as you begin to really connect with this throat chakra, opening it up, you may feel the need to cough or clear the throat. And please follow through. It's just your throat desiring to open and release anything that's been standing in its way from fully opening, from fully expressing. And then once your chin is at the chest, please switch the direction here. Only the neck is moving. And moving in a way that feels best to you. Keep the eyebrows and the jaw relaxed. And bringing the chin down to the chest. Go ahead and just pause here. Keep breathing. Roll your shoulders down and back away from the ears. Just getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. And on your next inhale, carving a line up with the nose, looking all the way up at the ceiling or the sky. Opening up the front of the throat. And then coming back to center nice and slow. That chin is parallel to the ground. And then gently take your right ear over to the right shoulder and walk your left fingertips out beside you. My kitty Hope is here to visit. And just breathe into the left side of the neck. And releasing tension from the rest of your body, just breathe here. And slowly take your left hand back onto your lap, bringing the chin to the chest, and then that left ear directly over the left shoulder, walking your right fingertips out to the side. And breathing into the right side of the neck. Staying tall in the spine. Deep breaths. Feeling so supported here. Held and nurtured. And take your right hand back onto the lap. Bring your chin to the chest. And inhale, roll it all the way back up. So if it feels okay to you, go ahead and come onto your knees to sit back on your shins. However, if this just is not comfortable for you, you can stay in a cross-legged position. You can also take that prop, the block, or whatever is here to resemble the block, and you can place it in between the feet, right underneath the tush. In fact, I'm just gonna stay there because that feels lovely right now. So we're going to practice lion's breath. And lion's breath is awkward and silly, but that also really connects with the inner child, being awkward and silly. And it really helps to open up that throat chakra. So if you've never done a lion's breath before, you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you open your mouth, stick your tongue way out, and turn your eyes in and up towards the third eye, the space right in between your eyebrows. And you make an audible exhale. So it looks like this. Silly, I know. But we're going to do this together. And I'm the one that's on film, okay? So don't skip this part, no matter how ridiculous you feel. We're going to find 3 lion's breaths to really activate the throat chakra. Here we go. Inhale. Last one. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Find just a comfortable breath. Notice how you feel. Clear the throat if needed. Beautiful. Go ahead and come off of the block if you're on one, and everybody make their way on to their back. To begin this first pose, you're going to need your yoga block. So coming down onto your back, snuggle the shoulders beneath your chest, tuck your chin in slightly. And you're going to lift your legs up towards the ceiling and then lift the low back off the ground and place your block somewhere underneath the low back, your sacrum area, that feels good to support this waterfall position. So nice little supported shoulder stand. Legs up the wall, waterfall position, whatever variation that you like to connect this with. And I want you to begin to close your eyes now and just breathe in and out of the throat chakra. The throat chakra is a light blue. And so maybe you can even see that light blue color glowing brightly in the center of your neck. And I want you to begin to sit with these feelings of showing up authentically. Allowing all of you to be seen and to be heard. What would that look like? And knowing that you are so supported, how would that feel? If scary or fear is one of the emotions, that's okay. Just let yourself know that you are supported. And now begin to remove the prop from that low back as you slowly pull your legs, your knees into the chest and wrap yourself in a hug. Telling yourself, I am safe, I am supported, I am ready to call all parts of me home. I'm ready to give my inner child everything it needs. Everything exists within me, and I am so grateful. I love myself. Slowly turn to one side in fetal pose, just pausing here for a moment. And nice and slow, pushing yourself up so that we can set up for our next pose. So you're going to take your block, or whatever you have in place of that block, and place it long ways on the low setting on your mat where you want your head to be. the base of your skull is going to be at the edge of the block that's closest to the top of your mat. Okay? And then you get your blanket. Sorry, hope I have to move you. Watch out. You're going to place your blanket over the block just to give it a little extra cushion. And then again, you're going to lay back down and adjust yourself so that, like I said, the base of that block, the edge of the block is at the base of your spine. So your head's off of the block, and this block is more so in like your shoulder blade area, and it's really opening up this throat chakra and your heart. So you can take your arms out to the sides, and you can keep your knees bent with your feet on the mat. You can also take your knees out wide and let the bottoms of your feet come together, or you can even take your legs out long. Play with whatever feels best to you in this moment. And when you find that sweet spot, closing your eyes again. Breathing in and out of this throat chakra. Allowing this space to clear and open. Feeling yourself completely held by the earth beneath you, by Mother Earth. And feel how your front body, your heart, your throat is completely open to receive from the universe, which is the Father masculine energy. Breathing deep. Just allowing yourself to be completely held here. Completely open to receive. Making just some gentle movements in your body. Bring your feet back onto the mat, but they're not there already. And slowly rolling off those props onto one side. Pausing again in this fetal position. And pushing yourself up. All right, so go ahead and just move these props out of the way. We're going to end now with our meditation. So I want you to either lay down on the mat, getting yourself super comfortable, or sitting in your most comfortable position. Give yourself the time to set up. I'm going to cover with my blanket because I'm a little chilly. And I want you to do the same. Just give yourself the permission to cozy up, nurturing yourself as much as you possibly can. And again, if that means that you pause this video and come back. So wherever you are, either sitting or lying down, roll your shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the chin in slightly and allow for a beautiful long spine. And if you haven't already, please close your eyes. Relaxing the face and relaxing the entire body. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine a movie screen. And on that movie screen, you see yourself standing at the base of a beautiful lake. It is dusk. The sun is setting. And you are standing here enjoying the golden sunlight on your skin as it begins to set. You hear the birds' song. And the sound of the crickets. You can smell the cooler summer air. The soft wind on your skin. And your feet are standing in the soft grass, holding you and supporting you. You look out into the lake, taking in this beautiful scenery. And you begin now to look down into the lake to meet your reflection. And staring back at you is a younger version of you. A version of your inner child. this inner child comes to you from a place in your life where you needed love, nourishment, and safety the most. So begin to become the witness to your inner child, noticing the age, what he or she looks like, what they're wearing. And notice the expression on their face. And see yourself kneeling down now so that you can become even closer to this reflection. And as you kneel down, let your inner child know that you are them. That it is safe to be seen, and that you are here to offer the nourishment and love that has always been desired. And allow yourself to open your heart to hear what your inner child needs in this moment. What has been causing your inner child pain? And why does he or she want to keep hiding? What does your inner child need from you? And respond to your inner child the way you would to any child. Let your inner child know that everything is going to be okay. Let he or she know who you are and all the achievements and successes you've had in your life. And speak the words to this inner child. Let he or she know they are loved, they are supported. Fill your inner child up with your inner wisdom that you carry with you and what you know to be your truth. And allow for the conversation to finish up Allow any last words, any last emotions to come to the surface, to be spoken, to be felt. And invite your inner child to become one with you, to become whole. Let he or she know that you are ready to call all parts home, and that you are ready to live authentically and purely as the person that you're always here to be. And remind your inner child that you were always here for them. That all the love, all the support has always come from inside. And so you place one hand into the water, and as you do, this inner child begins to float up through that hand, moving as a white light up through the arm and into your heart. And watch as this white light begins to fill your entire body, breathing and receiving this experience. And begin to come back into your body, feeling this white light radiate inside of you. Wrap your arms around yourself, giving yourself a huge hug. Let yourself know what you love most about who you are. And make a declaration of the person that you are stepping into as you step into your wholeness, into your truth. And keep this wholeness with you. Keep this light radiating inside of you. As you begin to slowly bat your eyelashes open, looking around your room and smiling in this moment. Thank you so much for joining me on this little journey together. If you're desiring more of inner child nurturing, healing, and support, I invite you into the Breathe and Receive membership. It's going to be added to the library June 1st and will stay in there forever. With that will come father healing, mother healing, inner child healing. We're going to be chanting and meditating, breathing, soul gazing. There's EFT tapping and Reiki healing. You can also just purchase an inner child nurturing, a mother healing journey, and a father healing journey with breath work on its own for only $33 if a membership is not your thing. These links will be down below in the comments or description below. And if you did choose to join the Breathe and Receive membership, you get immediate access to all of the previous themes that we've done. There's definitely over $1,500 worth of support and healing in there. And that library continues to grow the first of every month. So multiple options for you to continue to nurture yourself on this healing journey. And regardless what you pick, I'm always here for you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your willingness to go within and call all parts of you home. It is the greatest gift to yourself and the greatest gift to humanity. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light that exists within you. Namaste.